Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Cosmo League. Today we have another fabulous lineup for you. Following on from yesterday's thriller matches, we've got Emporium Titans versus Limerence. These two teams, they are pretty well known, both of them. Emporium Titans definitely well known as ET. They've got lots of teams around the Clash of Clans esports community. Limerence, I'm not exactly sure where they're from. But they did very well in the group stages. They came 30th overall. They even managed to beat out Emporium Titans. So I think we should be on for a good fight here. We should get quite a few 3 stars, quite a few. I'm hoping exciting attacks. I'm hoping we don't see something too boring. Okay. Right, let's get into the first hit. We've got Kaz from Emporium Titans up against Scoping from Limerence. Looks like we're starting off. It's probably going to be a Queen Walk with mass hogs. Definitely max hogs. Right, looks like we've got a Yeti blimp in there, aiming to take down a town hall, showing down an Invis to help them focus. That was definitely needed because it was looking a little bit tight there. And the Yeti mites don't get it down. That hasn't quite gone to plan. So you're going to need to reroute that a bit, perhaps turn that Queen Walk into a bit of a town hall focuser as well. That's not so good. Not a fantastic start for them. And that queen is already pretty low. She's got to get healed back up. She's got to deal with that king as well. And all of those defenses. This could be a little bit of a... Well, it is a bit of a rocky start. Headhunter should help massively with clearing up that king. Yeah, very interesting blimp. Very interesting, if that's the right word. I'm going to be interested to see what happens with the routing here. That multi-inferno is going to cause a bit of a problem, I think. Let's get it down nice and quickly, which they should be able to now with the help of that balloon as well. Nicely done. Now, Queen's got to push right into the town hall. This is taking a lot of time. We are a minute in, and there isn't really a whole lot down yet. Tiny bit of the core, 25%. They've still got 75% left to go. Hogs do move quickly on the base, but it's still not. It's just still not very good. Right, there goes the town hall. Pushing towards the expo now. She will have to deal with that monolith and the air sweeper as well, which isn't going to make her life any easier. There she goes. She's getting pummeled a little bit. And with the poison as well, this could be uncomfortable for her. Freeze goes down there and another rage. But the healers are out of it a little bit. They managed to get to her, shoving down a poison as well to help slow this down. But I think that monolith is going to cause some serious problems. It is. There will be a clear up going on. King does go down. Phoenix keeps him alive for a little bit longer though. We've got Hogs in at the bottom with the Warden. There goes the Warden's ability as well. Going to allow them to push right into the centre. Few of them go down though once again. Queen's down as well. It's not looking very dominant. It's looking like a great defense for Kaz though. Let's see how this goes. World Champion goes down as well. Only the Warden is left up from the heroes. He's just going to slowly take down the... Oh, he's going to get taken down by the EA. This is not a good attack at all. Yeah, they didn't want to commit the Hogs until after the Town Hall was definitely down. But that's definitely backfired. Definitely. Not a fantastic first hit from Emporium Titans here. I was expecting a little bit more from them, but this is great for Limerence. This gives them a perfect opportunity to come back to it. Here we go. Got the next hit in now. We've got David from Limerence up against Kaz from Emporium Titans, who we just saw the first hit from. Taking a look here, we've got super barbs. Obviously, we've got a few blimps in at the top, a few barbs for the clear up. We've got the blimp in behind. Those loons are going to distract nicely. Going to allow that blimp to go in far. Ooh, there's perfect. Should get decent value out of that. Should get those expos. Have we got a Sarch Super Wizard? We've got a... I'm not even sure what that's called. A Sarch Super Wizard maybe. It's looking pretty good though. Getting good value out of that. I mean, it isn't quite, a monolith in a town hall, but that entire top section is now just completely empty. And they might even help open up these walls a little bit, which might be quite useful. You never know. Right. Okay, in on the left, you've got Ice Golem in. You've got the E-Titan as well with the Warden. Just trying to figure out exactly what the plan is here. Looks like going to clear out this section, then route down the bottom towards the Town Hall. Difficult to tell for sure though. King uses his ability. This is looking pretty good so far. They've got good value out of that Sarge. There goes the Warden's ability. That's going to help them push through against the Town Hall, that Monolith as well, and hopefully the Giga Bomb. Tornado Trap is going off. That's going to cause a few problems, and they all go down very quickly to the Giga Bomb. A little bit early on the Warden usage, it turns out. King remains up from the Phoenix. Doesn't quite get down the Inferno, but the Phoenix does. That Monolith is still up. That might cause a few issues. Over on the right, we've got the World Champion and going up against the Scatter Shot. She's going to clear through most of that section without too much trouble, I should hope. Using the ability nice and early. Just doesn't want to risk losing their health. Very good usage on that there. The digging should help. This should turn this into a 3. Great use of the World Champion there. Fantastic value out of her. Oh, the first 3-star. And it's a strong one. It's a really strong one. There's a whole 30 seconds left on the clock. Fantastic usage of the army there. Right, next hit will be now. Perfect. Getting in a little bit early. That's what I like to see. Right, we've got Fed from Emporium Titans. This is an interesting base layout. Looks like we're going to be going with Lalo here. Got a few loons in to start off with the Blimp. There goes the Warner's ability. Not entirely sure if that was necessary, but I guess we'll see. What have we got in there? We've got loons and yetis. Fairly standard. That one does secure the Town Hall. Definitely better than their first attempt. Those balloons are doing a decent amount as well. With all the distraction from the yetis, they've got a decent amount there. Most CC troops though are going to be a bit of a pain. Right. Queen is going to help clear up all of these CC troops, of which there are plenty to keep her busy. In the meantime, what is going on? We've got a little bit of clear up at the top with some yetis. Queen's getting frozen up. There's nothing really on the map. Okay, here we go. We've got the king in with an ice golem. Should help push right into the middle, and when that freezes up, that's going to take down a big section. Queen is already pretty low on health there. Took a lot of damage from the king there. King in the meantime is pushing up on the upper side. In towards that Scatter Shot. Should be able to get that down without too much problem. Popping his ability off there. There goes the ice golem, freezing up that entire section. Not really getting a whole reach. Well, not really a very good reach out of that, but still. Queen uses her ability. Should be able to secure the Inferno. Oh, she's going for the Clan Castle first, as you do. But should be able to secure that without too much problem. There it goes. World Champion in at the bottom. Taking a lot of damage. She has to use her ability, and she's getting a little bit distracted on all of the other stuff. Do they get down? They get down the Scatter Shot. The Headhunters. Fantastic save from them. Got a little bit clear up at the top. It's just all died off very quickly. It hasn't lasted very long. It's not a fantastic hit here from Fed. It was structurally sound, but it didn't really have a lot of, I don't know. It didn't have a lot to it. It was a very weird base design as well. I'm not sure how I would have approached that. Just very unusual. We're going to be looking at maybe... Is there any more clear up on the outside? Perhaps a little bit. Maybe 79. It's difficult to tell. Right, this is not exactly thrilling gameplay. Might get 80%. And there it goes. We've got 80%. It was almost 81 or 82. Got one goblin left to see Limerence's second hit onto ET. Well, don't worry. They kind of flunked it a little bit. So, don't worry too much. Right. Okay, we've got scoping from Limerence here. Up against Al-Hadi from Emporium Titans. Looks like we've got another Super Barb attack. With a blimp, with clones and invis, so probably a Sarge. Let's wait and see. Okay, loons are down. Here comes the blimp. There goes the Warden's ability. Probably needed, just due to the sheer amount they are. It is getting pushed back a lot. Oh, it's not going to get anywhere near where they wanted it to go. They managed to get it down there, which probably isn't too bad, actually. That should still work. But I feel like they wanted a little bit more out of that. Let's wait and see. Down goes a decent amount. Getting down, the EA should get down the Town Hall. Oh, not yet. Not yet. They're not really looking the right direction. Are they going to go the right direction? They're not. They're focusing an air sweeper. But still, pretty good value out of the middle. Getting down the EA at least, if nothing else. Right. Let's see where the rest of this attack comes from. Right, we've got Queen up at the top. Going to clear up those CC troops, of which there are plenty to clear up. Here comes the first E-Titan down. Over to the right, we've got a bit of Super Barb clear, nothing fancy. We've got the King down, got an Ice Golem in, that's going to help push into the centre, die and then freeze up that entire section. Wall Breaker's going right into the middle, opening up that compartment to the Town Hall. Look at that, wonderfully done. And there's another one there. He's right off to the... Oh, that could mess up the routing a little bit. Luckily, the Queen's going the right direction. That's going to help massively. She should be able to get down this Town Hall without too much problem. Oh, Poison Tower there will not make her life easier, but she will secure the Town Hall. But that's a lot of poison. She's going to walk directly into the bomb pretty much. I don't think she's going to be able to get down the monolith. Definitely not. But here comes the World Champion in on the right. Ice Golem's going to go down, freezing up that entire section, freezing up the monolith. Fantastic. Rest of the troops clearing up on the left-hand side. The only big defense left is that scatter shot and that Expo. But with the World Champion here and the Diggy, they should be alright. Still got the World Champion's ability as well. That Archer Queen could make life a little bit difficult. Yes, it is. It isn't exactly helping matters. Ooh. Oh, the World Champion goes down. I was not expecting that. Okay. Venus is going to do her best, but she goes down as well. There's only a little bit of clear up now that we can do with the World Champion down. It's not looking so good. A little bit clear up at the top. Got a wizard and some super barbs. It'll be a high 2-star. A very high 2-star. So not exactly the end of the world, but not ideal. Almost getting down that scatter, but not quite. There we go. It's a 93% 2-star from Limerence. Keeps them in the lead. Jockum from Emporium Titans up against David from Limerence. Okay, we've got Super Hogs. We've got a few normal hogs as well. Looks like we're going to get a Queen Walk as well in a second. Going straight in with the Blimp first though. There goes the Queen. Let's see what the plan is. Okay, it's going to be a Yeti Blimp. Plan there is to take down the Expo and that Multi-Inferno. Assuming it doesn't have too many problems. Oh. Not getting a whole lot of value out of that. Queen's going to go down. She's just about staying up. It's looking uncomfortable, but she should just about stay up. That was looking very close then. It's a fairly slow start. Let's see what the plan is here. Are we trying to get the Queen to take down the Town Hall first? Oh, those CC troops are going to cause some problem. The balloons just go ham on her, almost taking her down. She's just spent so much time. She does get healed back up, but the monolith is now locked onto her. That's going to cause some issues. Let's see how fast she can push him. Got a little bit clear on the right with the King. He's taking a lot of damage though. He's going to go down pretty quickly. Felix keeps him alive for a little bit longer, but that's not really a whole lot. Queen does manage to get through to the Town Hall compartment. We've got about 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Queen's going to come for the Town Hall now. Got to secure that because there's no backup plan. Here comes the Hogs through to the left. They should be able to take down that EA, which would be massively helpful in the rest of the push. The Rage Tower there might make things a little bit more uncomfortable with the Queen. She's going to walk into the Giga Bomb area, which won't exactly help matters either. And she goes down. Over on the left, we've got the World Champion in with the Warden still. Those Hogs are pushing through, but they are dying off pretty quickly. That Multi-Inferno there is really making light work of them, which is not great. As we know, Multi-Infernos and Hybrid don't go too well together. Normally, anyway. There goes the World Champion. We're not going to see a 2-star. Got a Diggy up, I think. Got a few other bits. Yes, we do. Yeah, this is going to be about maybe 90-ish. I'm not sure how much longer these troops are going to last, actually. It's difficult to tell. Getting towards the 90s, at least. Actually, with that builder countering the wizard, definitely wasn't yet. We've got Avicii from Limerence up against Fed from Emporium Titans. We've got Alalo once again. I'm not too sure what to expect here. We've got 2 Skellies, we've got a Bat, got 4 Invises but no clones. Starting off with, is that just a Loon Blimp? Just a Yeti Blimp? Oh, we've got a Skelly Donut. Fantastic. Look at that. Oh, the placement there, not so good, but they are just about staying alive. Takes down the Monolith. Hopefully they'll get down the Clan Castle, but it's looking very uncomfortable. They're not really being covered by that at all. And they do go down. They don't get down the Clan Castle. It's a Skelly Donut, I promise. With the builders there, healing right back up. Not good. Not good. Okay. Okay. Well, this part's a little bit more boring. We've got Queen in at the bottom. We've got the King in as well. He's going to clear up into that section, taking out a scatter shot. He's going to distract a lot of those CC troops, which are going to make very quick work of him. Especially because he can't do anything about it. So that one's a little bit more comfortable. Okay, it's looking good. Actually, nope, it's not looking so good. Now that I look out a bit, it's looking a little bit rough. I'm not sure what the plan is with the town hall. What do you do with your channel points? Well, you get to vote when we start the stream on who you think is going to win. But if you're late, then you can't do it. So it's a little bit unfortunate. Sorry. So it looks like they haven't really got a plan for how to deal with all of those CC troops, which are just spreading around everywhere. Got bulk of the Lalo in on the right hand side to help secure the town hall. This has been a pretty I don't even know what that means, Shibam, sorry. Okay, with the haste, it might... Oh, no. Look at them. They're just falling very quickly. Oh. Yeah, no, this isn't looking so good. Oh, dear. Well, that definitely gives Emporium Titans a little bit more of an advantage now. Without a doubt, that was not a strong hit at all. Nothing seemed to go to plan there. Let's wait and see. We've got lucky now from Emporium Titans up against Avicii from Limerence. It looks like we've got another Super Hog and a Super Hog hybrid attack. We've got healers as well. We've got 4 mages. Okay, this should be interesting. Let's wait and see what we get. Taking his time to plan this out. He knows it's all on the line. Right, we've got Freeze down. We've got the Blimp in as well. Taking on a little bit. I'm not sure if that's exactly where he wanted it to drop or not. You might have wanted it to get in a bit further. I'm not too sure. But it is Yeti blimps. Actually, they get a decent amount down there with the Yeti mites. And now the Queen's going to deal with all of those CC troops. And there's plenty there to deal with. Poison down to help her out a little bit, so it doesn't take quite as much time. Bad Skelly Donut or bad Blimp Yeti? What would you rather have? Bad Blimp Yeti, because I feel like the value... Bad Yeti Blimp for me, personally, I think. Right. We'll break it in on the left. This is looking okay. It's looking slow, but it's looking fine, you know? There's nothing particularly wrong with it, I don't think. Loon there should help clear up any traps in the way, although it's currently a little bit distracted, but that's okay. Rage down to help the Queen push through and to help the healers keep her fully alive as well. Should be able to get into this town hall section, take down the Inferno, take down the King. With all of this spam, actually, there might be a slight problem. Let's wait and see. Is there a Headhunter? Yes, there is. Another Rage down on the Queen to keep her alive. Headhunter helping out massively in slowing down the King. Here she goes for the Town Hall now. Should be able to secure that without too much problems. We have 1 minute left on the clock. Hogs are now in from the right with the Warden and a few wizards for cleanup. We've got the King up at the top. Looks like the plan here is to push down, take down that Eagle Artillery. King at the top is slowly clearing around. A few Hogs as well. They've been placed down to help out. There goes. Warden's ability was used. Here they go, pushing into the middle. Freezing up the multi-infernos there, which are definitely going to cause a problem. The one on the right is still up. It has been frozen. Definitely needed because there was a lot there. There's a giant bomb. Luckily not causing too much damage for them just yet. But that multi-inferno is definitely putting in the work. That's making life a little bit more difficult. It's looking good though. It's got good momentum. Should be on for a 3-star here. This is looking pretty good so far. Invis down there. Help them reroute the right way. World Champion has her ability. She uses it. She should be able to secure the 3-star here. We've got 8 seconds left on the clock. 1 storage, and there we go. It's the first 3-star from ET. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic. Crystal. 1 UA from Limerence up against Lucky from ET. We've got a Lalo. We've got Hounded at the bottom. A few balloons. Are we going to see the blimp? Yes, we are. There goes the Rage Tower. Looks like the plan might just be... It's a super minion. It's a super minion blimp. Very interesting. Taking a lot of damage there from the Giga Bomb, but they are managing to stay up. Looking a little bit tight. But looks like the plan there was just pretty much the Town Hall, which they got without too much problem at all. Very nicely done. Someone had to realise the Prime sub ended. Yeah, I had. I didn't want to prompt you. Thank you for resubbing there. Right, we've got Queen walking on the right. She's kind of going wonky. Is she going to go the wrong way? She might go the wrong way. Sending in a wall breaker there just to make sure that she gets the right idea. Where is the wall breaker going? That might be enough to keep her going the right direction. Ooh. She's going to go... She might feed down to the bottom. She is. She's not going the right way. She's completely ignoring the logical route. Shoving down an invis there to help out. Oh, but she stays up and now she's just sat in the corner. The healers are going to go down to the scatter shot. She's going to get caught up with the monolith and all those CC troops. This is not going well. Not going well at all. The Queen is down. We've got balloons in on the right. We've got minions. We've got the Warden. And we've got a lot of lava pups. Poison goes down on them to help clear them up. Haste down in the middle. Freeze down on all of those air sweepers and all of the other defense. There's a lot of splash there. This is going to be difficult to push into with all of those sweepers. Even with the Warden's ability, that is going to be tough. So many of those balloons are down. They're just getting completely annihilated. Royal Champion is now getting picked up by the Monolith. Her ability goes off. She drops straight after. This is going to be a low 2-star, a really low 2-star. Right, so it's a little bit of clear up attempt on the edge, but that's not really working. We're looking at a 59% 2-star, 60% 2-star. Oh, that's rough, isn't it? That is very rough indeed. We have got the final hit from ET. It's Al Hadi up against Grisha from Limerence. Oh no! They've got the Party Wizards. It's a 1-star penalty. It's a 1-star penalty for the Party Wizards. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, that is not good at all. Oh no. Oh, okay. Right. Why do they use them? Don't use Party Wizards. They are banned seasonal troops. Right, we've got the Blimpin. Queen clearing up on the outside. We've got a Yeti Blimp taking down the Monolith. Should deal with a few other bits and pieces, but yeah, the value was there. Not sure whether they wanted to get down the town hall or not. It always happens that there is always one. Somebody doesn't read the rules, and then there you go. That's it. Game over. Easy as that. Right. Basically got a queen walk going on the outside in the meantime. If they don't put down these troops, then, you know, the penalty won't apply, but I imagine they probably will. Queen walk is still going on. Rage spell down on the queen. Should get decent value out of this queen walk. It's looking pretty strong. It is taking a little while. Going to be interested to see where the hogs come into it. There goes the wall breaker, opening up that section. I won't say if that's exactly what he wanted to do. The wall breakers are taking a very funny route. I don't think that's where he wanted them to go at all. Let's see if this one has a slightly better plan. It doesn't even get to the wall. That could make the rest of the queen walk a little bit uncomfortable, because that town hall is still up, and what is he going to use to get it down? King goes down at the top, thing that's keeping him alive for a little bit longer. This is looking okay. Warden's ability has gone off, keeping him alive for a little bit longer. Several freezes on that down hole, just trying to secure it. Look at those giant bombs there. And that multi-inferno is actually shredding them. World Champion still up, doing her best. Got Skelly Spell as well, which, you know, it helps a little bit. The Party Wizards are down, yeah. Everything is now down. Which is frustrating. It's very frustrating to watch. I don't think we're going to see it. Which means that in order to win, alignments have a much easier time now. As long as they don't mess up too bad, they should secure the win against Emporium Titans. Oh, okay. Right, we've got the final hit from Limerence here. Up again. Well, we've got Grisha up against Jochen. Not sure how I'm pronouncing that. In the army, not entirely sure what it is. I would say it's, well, I mean, it's drags, lots of drags, but it's not a Hydra or anything, so I'm not too sure. It might just be something to secure the 2-star here. That's all they need to secure the win, and it looks like they are definitely prioritizing that right now. Those expos will cause a bit of an issue. Queen's not in the... Oh, no. Not fantastic combination on the spells there. But they get down the town hall, which is definitely the most important part right now. One of the healers goes down to a black bomb. Let's see if the Queen can clear up a little bit of the rest. There goes the recall, actually. Okay, very nice. See her at the bottom. That should help create the funnel. And get her healed right back up again. We've got the King over on the top right hand side with the Yeti as well. And we've got dragons in on the left with the Warden pushing through. Another invis down on the Queen. She's taking a little bit too much damage there. It's looking a little bit more sketchy than it was a second ago. She doesn't have an ability either, so I think she will fall fairly quickly. Especially if that scatter shot is so insistent on, ruining her day. We've got all of the drags starting to push through. The Warden's ability has worn off. There's a tornado trap distracting a few of them on the left hand side. But the rest are pushing through. With the 2-star that they've got at the moment, Limerence will take the win. It's slowing down dramatically. It's not going to be a 3-star. But Queen's still dedicated, so she's going to start shooting the wall. That's pretty standard. It's just looking a little bit slow, isn't it? It's not bad. It's just a bit slow. Got the world champion in at least. She's still got her ability. That scatter shot is just shredding, isn't it? Wow, there goes world champion's ability. She sends that off, should get down the expo. Thing is, the Queen's kind of a bit stuck here. Right, where is she going to go? She's going to get stuck shooting them. Well, we're going to see a high 2-star though. Which is all they need to take the win. Right. Okay. There we go. That's it. That was a fairly quick stream. Fairly uneventful. I suppose a little bit of excitement, a little bit of drama. Seeing Emporium get knocked out was probably not something I expected to happen. But there we go. That makes it more interesting, doesn't it? Let's take a look at the final scores on the doors. Although it shows as neck and neck, and with Emporium Titans taking the win, the actual winner is going to be Limerence, or Limerence. I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced. Maybe Limerence, I think. They are on 11 stars and 79.8%. Emporium Titans, after their deductions, are going to be on 10 stars and 80.2%. So, pretty close post penalties. Very close post penalties. Unfortunate for ET to use